You think you are one person, but you're not. You are two. One part of you wants to study, work hard, and grow, but the other part says, not now, let's do it later. One part wants you to stop wasting time on reels, shorts, and social media. The other says, just for today, we'll start the discipline tomorrow. You pick up your phone just to check the time, but the other you says, let's check Instagram for 2 minutes, and suddenly, an hour is gone. You say, no, this is wrong, but the other voice whispers, come on, man, even science says this relieves stress. There's nothing wrong with it. You say, it's time for bed, and he says, just 15 more minutes. You want to wake up early, but he's the one who kills the alarm the moment your eyes crack open. You vow to eat healthy, and he asks, what's the harm in one bite? Let's just eat this today. You decide to meditate or exercise for 10 minutes, and he scoffs. One day isn't going to build a body or sharpen a brain. You talk about becoming wealthy and giving your family a better life. He says, it's not easy, brother. Besides, it's all materialistic vanity anyway. Just open Netflix. The cost of the conflict. These are just a few examples. You'd be shocked to know that these internal debates happen 1,500 to 3,000 times a week, over 150,000 times a year. Your life is the sum of who wins these battles. Your habits, your confidence, your career, your happiness, and your income are all direct results of this internal war. This video will merge those two versions of you in just 21 days. When they meet, they will no longer be divided. They will become one, and that one will be the true you. Then you can build or break any habit at will and achieve anything in life. The disclaimer. Before we go further, if you are willing to stand apart from your life for 21 days and observe yourself as a third person, and if you are ready to follow some unconventional step-by-step instructions, then continue. Otherwise, I humbly ask you to leave this video. But if you stay, I request your absolute focus. This is not a normal video. The third player, awareness. First, you must accept that these two people inside you won't do anything on their own until a third party allows them. That third party is you. Which voice you listen to is entirely up to you. The problem is that this happens so fast you don't even realize you've made a choice. You only realize it after the damage is done. You realize you shouldn't have masturbated after you're finished. You realize you messed up after you've snoozed the alarm and slept for 2 extra hours. You realize you wasted time after 2 hours of scrolling. This happens at lightning speed, which is why 95% of people are addicted to bad habits. We are going to learn how to slow this process down into slow motion so you can see everything clearly and regain control. The strategy: logic versus emotion. The devil inside you has one great strength: emotions and feelings. Your better self has one strength: logic and critical thinking. The twist? Their strength is also their weakness. The devil uses your own logic to defeat you. He won't say, "We'll never study." He knows that will stress you out. Instead, he uses a false logic. Let's study after breakfast. Let's start after this meal. I'm not in the mood. I'll be more productive when the mood strikes. Tomorrow is Monday, a fresh start. The first of the month is coming. Let's start then. And you agree. You say, you're right. That makes sense. This pattern is everywhere. If you're on a diet and friends are eating pizza, the devil says, just one slice. Don't be so strict. Your friends don't ask every day. And you cave. Your enemy isn't the smartphone, the bad habits, or the laziness. Your enemy is the devil within. Rule 1. The law of opposite command. This rule attacks the devil directly. Until now, you've been his servant. Now, you will do the exact opposite of whatever he suggests. Devil says, let's sleep a little longer. You, get up immediately. Devil says, check your phone. You, put the phone in another room. Devil says, we'll do it tomorrow. You, that means we do it right now. Challenge him. If you do this for 7 days, he will weaken significantly. In 21 days, his voice will be nothing more than background noise. Examples: David Goggins. He became the toughest man alive by doing this. If it's a nice day, he runs 10 miles. If it's freezing and snowing, he runs 20. He does exactly what his mind hates. The addiction trick. I know someone who quit a long-term addiction by putting the substance right in front of them and saying, "I dare you to make me touch this." By facing the devil head-on and refusing him, they became free. Rule 2. Break the autopilot. You need to know when the devil is speaking. Try this experiment. Pause right now and ask yourself, what is my next thought going to be? Notice how your mind goes blank? The devil goes silent when you observe him. Most people live on autopilot, picking up the phone without a notification, overthinking, or eating junk without thinking. You aren't even there. Your programming is running the show. To fix this, practice being conscious. Spend time daily, as many minutes as your age, just observing your breath or a single point. When your mind wanders, pull it back. This isn't just meditation, it's training for a zero-thought state. Once you control your thoughts, you control your life. Rule 3. Reprogram with visualization. Since the devil speaks the language of emotions, you must use emotions to train him. This is your subconscious mind. It doesn't know the difference between reality and a vivid imagination. Before bed, spend 5 minutes visualizing your goals. Don't just think about them, feel them. Visualize yourself waking up at 5:30 a.m., putting on your shoes, and feeling the cold air as you walk. Repeat affirmations. I am disciplined. I am focused. I am a genius. If you do this with enough emotion, your body will begin to respond automatically. This is the secret used by elite athletes like Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. The challenge. I don't want to waste a single minute of your time. If you're ready to take your life back, comment below. I accept the 21-day challenge. List 3 habits you are going to work on.